as much as everyone else. Like, honestly, it was kept kind of mysterious, which I think actually helped a little bit in the characterization that he's this kind of, you know, sort of lost figure almost. Like he's this kind of between worlds sort of character, which I thought was kind of fascinating. So honestly, the less I knew about him, the more I think that kind of helped that perform that mysterious part of his character. So I actually didn't mind it too much. But now I'm kind of like, man, I sure would like to know something about Omen, because everybody keeps asking me stuff, and I'm like, guys, I don't know. I promise. I have no idea.
Yeah, so when you got it, did you see the animation of Omen? Or did you get a brief, like a synopsis?
I got a brief, and I had I had a still image of him. I didn't get to see any of the actual gameplay in motion or anything until actually it might have been that first session, or it might have been the second. I don't remember when, but yeah, they pulled me into the room at one point and sort of showed me some of the, you know, shadows traveling and stuff like that, like Omen being spooky and whatever. I always do Omen hands whenever I'm doing stuff. Because he's always so like kind of clawed and creepy and
he's
and
like faceless. So, like it's like
exactly. Yeah, he's really spooky. So I like that about him. But yeah, I mean, I didn't have a whole lot to go on visually other than, you know, this sort of cloaked figure. And back then it was the design that they updated soon after. But he only had two little beady eyes in his hood. So then they switched it to like the three slashes instead, which I really liked. But yeah, so I just sort of had this spooky looking guy and stuff, and they mentioned he was, you know, ethereal and created shadows and things like that, but I didn't see any of that at first. Did you get to, how much of your stuff was completed, like visually? Did you get to see any of the animation or anything that was going in?
Yeah, because I got, like, you were an OG character, weren't you? Yeah. So I got added in October. So when I came in to record, like I saw like Phoenix, I saw you, I saw all the characters in gameplay, and and they showed me some of the voices, and the first person that they showed me was Alafabi voicing Phoenix. Yeah.
Magic.
Dude, he's so fucking good. Yeah.
He's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's bananas. I literally said that. I was like, that guy's incredible. Brixton 20 said, "Hello, I'm an Omen main. So excited to see Jason today." Yay! Sorry, I'm just gonna be screaming the whole time. Wow, yeah, I'm so excited. I'm sorry, it keeps dropping out of the thing. But yes, I didn't really, I think I saw what she looked like. But, you know, she was just such a, like, dude, getting a brief for, like, you know, a 20-something Australian girl from a country town isn't exactly hard for me to figure out, like, that's literally me, you know? So it was, I was like, okay, yeah. So I just did a version. It's not my voice necessarily, like, I put on a voice, but it's a version of my own speaking voice, whereas obviously Omen is not. That's not how you speak.
No, thank God. And I'm glad, because, oh man, that'd be hard to deal with.
That'd be a lot.
Oh my God.
But so how do you go about seeing something like that and you know, finding a voice that you think works for something so random?
Honestly, with him, you know, it's rare enough in a lot of the auditions that I get. Usually it's all descriptions. I don't always get a visual. I mean, I'm sure you're used to this too. You don't always get the visual. But seeing him, and he's kind of this scraggly looking, you know, like kind of, you know, hunched a little bit, kind of spooky ghost dude. And then it said, you know, like he's ethereal and scary and growly and all this stuff. So
yeah,
when they said that kind of thing, it was easy to sort of find, you know, where that lived down here and all that. So I thought it's just sort of a whisper, like he's this echo chamber. So he's that kind of thing. So that kind of helped figure out where that voice might be. And then of course they put filters on it as well, so I sound crazy. But
yeah, but like you seriously sound like so there is, I think Texture has clipped you doing voice lines and put it on his TikTok, and from the podcast y'all did, and everyone is like, dude, this guy's voice without filters is insane. Like, you just the fact that you can do that voice and it can sound like that is